Pam. Chat ao vivo. Ok, ok. Teste, teste. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Teste, teste. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ok, ok. Hello, hello. 8 minutes of Hololive moments that destroys Iago's dream. How much moments do we have about this? Now, how much clips do we have with this meme of Iago sitting high? I remember a time when I could watch VODs from entire different generations. Good times, good times. Nowadays, I don't have as much time as I used to have, so it's kind of difficult to keep up with as much VODs as I used it to. But I try. We try, right? We fans. Let me comment something before starting. What the hell? For the if you want me to watch your VTuber clips, there is a playlist on the description where you can put the clips that you want. Okay, let's go. There is 3 parts from this video. This one is the first. Holy shit! What the hell is this 3D? What the heck? It is so loose, okay, Hag. Onion. Oh man. What the fuck is Lami doing? One, two. Oh, this one is old.
And you'll see with the stairs that the direction you're facing when you click on matters.
Was she the first? Was she the first Hololive EM graduation? I think. I think she was, right? Let me just confirm. Then I think she's probably the first one. It was on 2022. Yeah, I think she was the first one to go out.
Oh, okay. I'll try it. I'm scary. No, I don't want to be scary. No. We're not supposed to reveal this to you.
I think I have watched this.
I don't want to be scary.
If I remember right, I have watched this clip. What the heck? Very big. Oh, there is some. You can see the nipples if you look right. Here it comes. Sencho.
そしてね、海外に行きも見てくれているので挨拶していきたいと思います。アホーい、オーバーシーセクシーガイ。Let's try to register the pony today.
I'm horny. What the fuck?
Blown a hole in her pants or something.
WWE game. I remember playing one of those to PlayStation 2. I had one WWE game. I really liked it.
What? Oh, fuck! Watson! Please, she only has one tooth left.
The quality is very low. I only have this 700. Okay, 720.
Is not doing well against Watson here. ちょっと見せたいんだけど、なんだろう。どうですか皆さん。この位置からの彼方の
You can see a little of the mounts.
開示してどうすんだよ。おっぱいかなりあるぞ。見て。あんまりなんかさ、なんかお前後頭部なんかハゲてないな。ハゲてる。ちょっと。赤老のストレスで。赤老ハゲ。
Stress from Sekiro. Oh, I still have to play the Souls games. I never played any one of them, so I can do from the beginning. I can start on Demon Souls. I think Demon Souls was the first one, right? Then go up on the list. I probably play the original and not the remaster. I don't know. I like to try to feel the original artistic intent from the author, from the devs. The devs, the artists that were part of the making of the first game. So yeah, normally I prefer to play the original over the remasters. What I said? I wish I can graduate first so I can marry my anime wife.
Terus nikah sama pacar animeku.
She's Kobo is one of the ID girls that is stream mainly on Indonesian, right? The majority of the girls from the ID branch, they mix with English and Indonesian and even Japanese, some of them. If she's still on hiatus, I think she was on hiatus. I'm not sure if she's back right now.
Anjing brutal banget. The fuck? What the fuck? Siapa yang punya cita-cita seperti itu? Ingin cepat lulus sekolah agar bisa menikahi anime.
Oh.
見せつけたんでね。
あ、そうだよ。
こっちの点々見せつけたら。
てて
いいんですか？獣サーカスを解き放っていいんですか？
Kemono Circus.
だって
おー。What the fuck?
ちょっとね、
A bunch of screaming. Oh, Baby Moon. Oh, whoa. Nope. Ay, my heart.
ちょっとやばくない森両方も食べてない今日
2人はご飯食べましたよね。あれだけやっぱロベル先輩はご飯食べなきゃいけないですよね。視聴者の皆さんも心配してますよって言ってたからにはやっぱ2人ともちゃんとやっぱご飯は食べてなきゃダメですよね、これはね。
Yeah, sometimes you forget.
あれれれれだって
I understand.
もう一回日本語わかりません。僕も日本語わかりません。トイレどこですか？
とFood! Eat!
Oppa Gangnam Style. Wop, wop, wop. Oppa Gangnam Style.
よし。
Oh, Okakuro. I think Okakuro is probably the #1 team up. I remember one that I really liked was Peko Miko. Do you guys think we will ever see a Peko Miko again? It's been some time. I remember that we had a Peko Miko moment on the GTA event where Mikochi was a police thing member and Pekura was a bandit and Mikochi got her, so we saw some interaction there, but I kind of miss these two together. It was a very nice team up, but I think in our life the #1 team, the #1 duo is probably Okakuro. And Teresuisei Mikochi too. Corona.
ちっちゃくなって声高くなってる。
She can do anything. She can play any game. She can just on the talking strings on the room. She's a kind of inspiration, right? Because she can make everything funny.
こちらこそ僕も
お兄ちゃんなんだいおっぱいおっぱいは右
And
左
here we have classic Matsuri.
下乳あ、松井先輩下乳派下乳派マジか脇は、
Waki.
脇もいい匂い
熱岡こ
こととかありますか
Oh, those players.
聞いていいんですか？
Oh, here it comes. Wakipai maybe? We know how Watame is.
聞いていいんですか？はい。そうですよ。みんな脇ペダメか。
What the fuck?
脇を脇好きな方のためにちょっと脇が
Oh, and that Chan was here. Man. I just saw the other day Nodoka is graduating too. Bro. Sadly, I starting to not feel as bad because I get accustomed to see the graduations came, which is not good. There was a time when the staff would not prohibit it, but I guess nowadays there is new rules. It's kind of different. Oh, I remember seeing this one.
Logikanya biar ini kesini gimana, Li? Li! Segampang itu, Li! Satu step doang, Li.
Kayak gini. Iya, saya mengerti sekarang.
Ya. Nah, ini, Li. Ini tinggal di sini doang, Li. Ini merahnya di sini gimana, Li? Ya! Akhir.
What the fuck?
Anda mau minum?
Enggak apa-apa.
Mau teh?
Aku tahu. Eh? Tung, 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 tung.
いや全然何これちょっとキモいんだけど動き全然怖い
独特な視点。
もう帰れないんだ
もう無駄です。
Oh, Oli played this game too. It's probably by the subtitles is probably a Indonesia game, right?
Dari lantai 2 ini menurutku bakal mati
Eh?
orangnya.
What the heck?
間違ったにゃーにゃー
What the fuck? This is the dub?
Itu barusan apa?
あーそこは
お
いいもっと書いて間違ったにゃーこっちにもいっぱいスバル部長
They put a Japanese VA to do the cat. What the heck?
どこに行ったんや？どこだ？
Chuba, chuba, chuba. Já vai sair?
本当にスバル部長これジャパニーズゴブリンと
Oh, the Japanese goblin music.
アイアムジャパニーズゴブリン赤黄色のお水モアハイビビットシャトルーズクリーオンセクシーミディアムバイオレットオル紫ダイダイシャクナゲオニララライエルカナクナ
What the heck is this ending?
ハイテンションジャパニーズゴブリントランクハッピーランドヘビーハイヤー
Okay, I already commented. I guess that's it for the 80 minutes of your live months. I saw that there is 3 parts from this one. Destroy Iago's dreams. So I'll probably do the two after this one too. Oh, here is another one. Okay. Bye bye. Okay, the first video for the day. O primeiro vídeo agora. Let me name it. 8 minutes of solo live moments that destroys Iago dreams. Okay, first video. Nice. Let me go to the second one. It's a cat chase video. Cat chase? How do I say it? Cat chase? Cat chase. 50 minutes of funny VTuber clips. 4 months ago. Okay. Let me start recording. Hello. 50 minutes of funny VTuber clips. If you want me to watch your VTuber clips, there is a playlist on the description where you can put your clips and I can do a react to it. I will probably do a react when there is a bunch. So that's it. Let's go. 50 minutes. Later I comment something. I always like to leave a comment because the clips are having some trouble.
And I'm in need of a guy, and
Eh?
I'm in need of a guy, and I'm in need. Oh. No,
I got Pop Tarts. I'm gonna
This girl is this one here. This one here live. It's okay. I do it later. I can edit the VOD.
you.
Oh, heck yeah.
For a wheel
I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh, heck yeah.
for a wheel challenge Eve.
Snacks! Snacks!
Eh? Why is she opening gifts from watchers or something like that?
Oh my god! Someone proposed to me! I accept! I'm getting married! I'm gonna be a husband! Woo!
I don't know how her throat can handle the way that she acts all the time. It's something else. Oh, this game
So helpful.
I want to play
She's
too.
so sleepy and cute. Oh, she's asleep. Wake up! Wake
Sleep Mita.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go, Mita. Come on. This way.
They probably gonna make I don't know if they gonna make a DLC or they gonna make another game, a continuation for this one. I'm not sure.
Oh, she's sleepy.
But this game that they made really exploded on popularity.
Come on.
And
You're useless.
she's down again.
Okay, come on. Oh, you're so sleepy. Come on.
始めたこの人。
Oh, Resident.
なんてレオン What the fuck? わ
It's Fubuki and Corona that they are always funny to see them trying to talk in English. I mean, all the girls are funny, but especially Fubuki and Corona and the Luna Chu. Luna Chu. I remember she doing some commercials with Yasakoko. Talking about cocaine and shit like that. I remember that. Holy shit!
Damn it. Wait, shit.
Son of a bitch.
This guy, the guy from the channel, he's a friend. He's a Sunkobu, I think. But yeah, he even uses the thing.
Sanobabi. Sanobabi. Oh.
What the fuck were you thinking?
What the fuck did you think?
The laughable two fingers.
I
Oh,
like the two.
Elden Ring.
I turned my back on the two fingers, the baleful.
Well,
Two
I
fingers?
like the two fingers
Who's
too.
who's
I forgot
that?
the word. Are you ready?
Oh.
I can do this. Okay.
What the fuck she's doing?
You be quiet. Go on.
And the oil, of course,
Good. Okay. Do it again.
just to lose it.
How many words is that?
Cleaning the
Oh,
window.
Eating ice cream.
The window.
cleaning the window.
You're brushing your teeth.
Ah, brushing
Brushing
teeth.
like this. You see?
What the fuck? The sound of her typing.
Pet sharks. That'd be cute.
I'm right here. Hi,
No, not you.
Why? Why?
No, not you.
Why not
No.
me?
I want to pet lemon sharks.
Lemon
They seem
sharks?
Really cute.
I can be that for you.
No, it's
I don't
okay.
remember seeing this type of shark. Lemon sharks?
Why are you so opposed to the idea? What's why?
Do you wanna be pet? Is that it?
I don't mind. Pet the shark tail. Yeah.
The tail?
Close your eyes. You won't know the difference between me and a lemon shark.
I can.
Oh my god.
You can.
Since when are you
You're some kind of shark.
Yeah, since when? What happened?
I can. It's different. It's not the same.
Ah, okay, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you never touched one before, right?
Yeah, cool.
Do you want me to touch?
Don't say it like that. You made it weird.
I got the honey milk green tea.
Can I have a sip?
Yeah. Want me to regurgitate it to you like
What?
a bird?
Bro. These two together. There is always a clip like this. Like this.
Yeah.
Meeting is playing The Walking Dead game right now. And Half-Life 2. Oh, and the Metal Gear Remaster. It's been very nice to watch.
One of the first time I ever saw tits.
The mom.
Yeah.
The
fine.
mom.
No,
She's
well-
how is the name? Chacha. Chacha is her name. She's from Twitch, right?
I guess. Okay.
That's not what I meant.
That was the first time,
I don't
Filiana.
know.
You
Stop.
I have seen some. I have seen some clips of her.
love the Milkies.
Stop! Please! Please! Please, dude! Don't.
I
Okay.
remember when we would used to go out together.
Stop!
And you'd be so fussy, and I'd be like, I'm sorry. Little Filiana
stop,
just
please.
needs her milk time.
Stop! 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 I'm getting
Oh,
clipped.
the memories.
The memories.
Yeah, maybe Tanisha will call your dog ass if she ever stop fucking with that brain
Ben
surgeon
Sager
lawyer
is
she
fucking with nigga.
Number one, Victory Royale. Yeah, Fortnite. We're about to get down. Get down. Got girls on the board right now.
What the fuck?
I can change.
The timing. She was just vibing and then out of nowhere the
Number one,
killer.
Victory Royale. Yeah, Fortnite. We're about to get down. Get down. Got girls on the board right now.
And death.
I can change the name.
Oh, there is a new update. I could try to play the new update from the start. There is a channel that I watch to see the farms. Some good farms that the guy made. One to mixing, one to weed, one to cocaine, and the one to meth. And now there is a new place, I think, the mansion. So he said that he's gonna make a new video from every farm because of the new place. His name is Big Willie, I think. He uses a duck. A duck or is something else? I don't know.
Bussy Blast. Alright, I'm smoking it. I'm smoking Bussy Blast.
What's going to happen? What the fuck?
Don't make those sounds. Don't be bird. How do I stop being short? You can't.
Cereal for breakfast is fucking cursed. I don't know who came up with that. It's like the worst thing ever. Why would I just want to have like some grains and milk?
I mean, there is chocolate cereal. Chocolate cereal is good, I think, with the milk. But the other one, I don't like too. The grains one, I too am not a fan. But when it's chocolate cereal, I like it.
If I'm having chocolate mini wheats, then I don't want a healthy, nutritious breakfast. I want a sugary, sweet, yummy breakfast. Does that make sense? Save me, Mita.
Need some sugar rush in the morning.
I took my pills and my waifu went away. No.
I'll be honest, Julian. I am actually completely tired of the flat-chested jokes. I really am. I mean, I don't even know what else I could say at this point.
Yeah, they're pretty flat at this point.
Who is that?
That's what you're gonna say, aren't you?
Chat, that reminds me, though.
This guy-
Like, reminder to donate to the American Heart
I have
Association.
no idea.
Because unlike Filian's bras, the support here will actually make a difference.
Get the fuck away! Jump! Oh.
Good tracking.
Anime. I'm sorry if I'm not saying
Anime. Anime. Oh
Anime.
my god. You guys are something. Anime. Sorry if I'm not saying anime. I'm gonna say anime, which is, by the way, the correct pronunciation.
You were trying to bully him out of the store, and so I was contributing, and now.
Oh, there is some good animation for this clip. For this specific clip, there is, I think I saw 2 different animations. Very good, all of them. I suggest looking. I don't remember the name now. I unsubscribed to the channels, but I don't remember the name of the animators right now. But I think if you put the something like Gigi upset with the clients or something like that animation, you probably can find it.
Oh, okay, see?
Gigi.
Yes? Yeah?
I would like to speak to you in
Oh, yes?
the toilets, please.
Okay.
Gigi. You have been very aggressive and horny.
I'm not aggressive!
I wanna go home.
Gigi?
Bro. Gigi was such a good addition, and her 3D debut was something else. It was like a forever dream. I don't know how to explain. I recommend go looking. If you go on Gigi channel, you can look at her 3D debut. It was probably one of the best. There was the Wizard OG-chan. It was marvelous.
Yay!
Adjust your tone a little bit, especially when you're talking to me.
I'm not aggressive! I'm working on it! I'm
Oh, it would be really nice if we could go home in my car.
So, what, do you think the world is run by global elites?
Well, maybe?
Maybe.
Do you
It's a
care?
possibility.
No.
What can we do, right?
Putting lead in the water, you
Oh no, but right now the credit companies are giving some trouble. The card credit. Yeah, say it right. PayPal, and they are trying to censor games and anime and manga and this shit like that. So, what can we do against them? Visa, MasterCard, they basically have a total control over online pushing. So we have to do something, but what? What would be? I have no idea. I can just talk about it and say to people, be careful with the things that we love, but you know what I mean? I'm just one monkey. What can I do?
drink.
I use a filter.
What if they make the lead unfilterable?
Guess I'll drink lead.
Do you care about anything?
I don't know. I don't leave my house. Why should those things bother me?
What is a topic you would get heated on? Like, what really grinds your gears?
I don't know. I'm blanking.
Do you think Asmongold is cool?
I don't know who that is. Oh, NTR makes me mad. I hate NTR.
Oh, I remember seeing this clip. I think the husbands should beat their wives. She's gonna say.
You don't want to get NTR?
No, I just think it's shitty.
Oh, I see. So, what do you think about Will Smith?
Is that the guy who slapped the guy at the Oscars for
Yes.
being mean to his wife?
Because his wife was NTRing.
Oh, I think. Wait, did he know that?
Yes. So, what do you think of men who get cooked?
I think that's really sad. They should.
Here he comes.
Can I say that?
What?
I think they should beat their wives. Sorry. Well, we're gonna have. Oh, let me mute everything. We're gonna have the lion roar from me.
What the fuck?
Beepoo, beepoo. Yes, yes.
Someone in the
We
bathroom?
can sit to the men's restroom. We can experience what it's like. Live it, yeah. You guys wanna go with us? Okay, look, okay. Ready? You stand here. You stand here.
Nobody using?
You stand right here.
And you're gonna stand right beside me. We're gonna compare.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we have to pause everything.
What the fuck?
This yesterday.
It's the end
Ready?
of the day.
Yeah?
Okay. Zip. Oh, I'm in a hurry. Zip.
These days, the simulation game that people are playing is the... I think it's the water park simulation. There is always a new simulation game every month to people play. This one was the fast food. These days, people are playing the water park simulation, I think. Yeah, water park. I liked the TCG one, watching people play. I really liked the sound that it made when the person opened the cards, the little sack. It was very nice. It was satisfying.
Zip.
It's caught. Ow! Zip out.
Did you learn this from experience?
What the fuck?
Oh no, I can't aim. Oh no. I know it's illegal. Shush up. Just because it's illegal doesn't mean I should not do it at all.
Shondo playing Dark Souls. What is this one? Hey, now try. Holy shit, he jumped. Now that I remembered, her new model, bro. Her new model is so fucking good. It's probably one of the best. Oh, the Hitler.
Hakus Belzy, did you
It took me a
know?
long time to get here.
Did you know that Gigi is taller than you? It blew my mind.
Wow,
Of course, Beijing. Did you know that everyone is taller than you?
True.
That really blew my mind.
Wait, how much taller? Wait, this is Neptune.
Oh.
That really blew my mind.
Wait, how much taller?
Alone on a Friday night.
Wait, this is Neptune and Uranus. Oh my god, wait, I can go probe Uranus. Wait a second. You guys have been like, have you probed Uranus? I'm like, no. Depleted! Guys, Uranus is depleted. Probe it anyway. Uranus has all the elements
Why
that
you guys
need
don't
to make-
pronounce the things, the word, the vocals the way they are supposed to be pronounced?
Commander. Is that true?
I don't
There's
understand.
nothing here.
Really, Commander?
What?
Is
Who is
true?
talking?
There's nothing here.
Really, Commander?
There is nothing.
Probing Uranus.
Are you a clock or a time?
Ronnie and Goda.
What do you think I am?
Big idiot.
Anything for senpai.
Oh.
なんでも。
Two reds.
じゃなくて。
なんでも？
じゃなくて、
なんでも？
anything for you。あなたのために何でも。
なんでも、
Oh.
じゃあ、
What she gonna ask?
愛のリボンを外してください。Please remove the ribbon from your tits. Okay? Ori?
No.
No. No. No? Ori?
There is nothing.
feel like you're the better.
Tricking me.
Oh man. No, I kinda sad. They fight together. We probably never gonna see it again, right? Maybe Amy can visit because she's not a total graduation, but Gura is out, so we probably can't see the five of them together anymore. And now I am a bit sad because of that.
But I trick you. Why on earth? I just want to get my money at this point. I just want to get my $600 and come back to this stupid box and this stupid stinky musky old bar and deal with
You're the
Moo Moo.
stinky one.
Watch your mouth, squirt, or I will kiss you and you will have all 3 legs fall off. Give me the damn machine.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, how do you say cook in Japanese?
Cooking?
To cook, yeah.
今夜は料理しています。料理。
What the hell? Riori?
Riori.
Oh yeah, she can say there are the R's. Riori.
Riori.
料理をする。
Riori o suru.
料理をする。
Why she can't pronounce the R's? I don't understand.
Riori. There we go. Do it again. Do it again.
Sounds
Do it
like
again.
cat meowing.
Yes. True. Kinda like a cat.
No, what? Never kill yourself. In real life. Give me like a cool one. Like I want aura. You know what I'm saying? I want to hit pose 28.
Aura?
I want aura. Give me an aura line. Come on.
I don't.
Please, mom. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please.
This model is very
listen.
good.
If you want,
Yes.
And the boobs
if you want aura,
moving
Yes.
all the time. I can't stop
you have to
looking.
do
It's like
is show up with sandwich.
I kinda
Show up with a sandwich.
hypnotize it or
That's
something
it.
like that.
That's all
Normally I
you
prefer
want,
the flat
major
girls,
aura?
but
You
this
show up
one's
with a
very good
sandwich.
too.
Okay. I'll show up with 2 pieces of bread. I'll hand to them, and I'll be like, "All I need is the meat, big boy."
What the fuck?
That's my baby girl. Yeah, she loves it.
Where's my pizza? Where's my pizza?
That's a very good tracking. What the fuck is the last two doing? The best ending. Okay. This was 50 minutes of funny VTuber clips. Let me. Ooh. Thanks for the video. I always like to comment on clips to help the clippers.
Take her out to Nando's, and she's gonna scream, "Oh my God, this is so good!"
What the fuck? Okay, bye bye. Okay, this was the second video for the day. There's 2 more. Let me just name it so when I post later, I remember what is what. 15 minutes of funny VTuber clips. Now I have watched 2 VTuber clips, one from overall VTubers and another one from specific Hololive. Now I'm gonna watch 2 videos that are not related to VTubers. What is this? One place. I still have to catch up with this people watch too. Just a clipper. Let me put this one on my. What it is? What it is? What it is? Ah, here it is. It was up. What the hell? I did not see it. What the heck? Discord memes. I don't think I will ever. I don't think I will ever make a Discord meme. Or meme, no, a Discord channel, because it's kinda seems like a hassle to take care of, and I don't trust too much on people to not get the power go to their head. Like if I put a mod, give a mod to someone so they could take care of it. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I don't trust easily, which Makes sense, right? You know how things are. $50 minutes? What the heck? Oh, mods from Shadow One. Interesting. Oh yeah, when I finish playing Hollow Knight, is a game that I will probably try to do all the achievements. When I finish it the first time, I will probably react to a video talking about the lore. Probably this one. I'll see what's the best one. Maybe ask someone, I'm not sure. Holy shit, another 40 minutes video. Let me put on the list. Why not? Would be nice. Follow live gameplay. This channel is good. And somebody's playing Naruto. I remember Mikochi played it, right? Okay, let me go to the second page. Let me clean the chat. So in the new video, there is not something like that. Something unrelated. Troca água. Pera aí, deixa eu pausar aqui. Mijou aqui de novo, foi? Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I had to help with the animals. They always need my help. But here I am. There's 2 more videos to watch for today to record, so I can post it later. Reset position. Reset position. Reset position. Okay, let me see something here in the side really fast. I think there is a message. Let me just look at it really fast. Hmm. Just 1 minute, really fast. You're seeing something. Eh? What the fuck? Okay, I am back. Let's go. Let me start recording. Hello, hello. The Doom Super Shotgun in real life. I never played Doom. There is another game that I can try to play from the beginning. Maybe I can emulate, maybe in the computer, the old games. I don't know if they... Do they have on Steam? I'm not sure about that. But I can always find a way to play it. And go up from the oldest to the newest. I heard that the newest people didn't like too much. Let's see. Liked the video, can talk about this because there is some time that I don't watch a video from this guy. And let's go.
So where did you say you got this? Well, long story short,
Oh, it looks nice.
Okay,
I really like the shotgun Red Dead Redemption because you can explode people's head and you can cut off limbs too. It's very nice feeling.
What for it? Well, today's your lucky day. It's free. I can just have it. Yep. You can just have it. Why? And also, do you hear like music getting louder?
Here he is.
No, I don't hear
Here
that.
he comes.
If you go and get this thing so we can get out of here, that'd be great. Why would we need to get out of here? Run! Run!
Oh. So it's probably the game soundtrack. Very nice.
What's up, everybody? My name is Doomslayer. I mean Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And you may not know this, but one of my favorite video games to play is Doom. And in honor of the new Doom game coming out,
When it was? I can't scroll down anymore for the video. I remember I could do that on YouTube videos. They cut off this option. What the fuck? I could scroll down with the full screen, but now I can't do anymore. Oh, strange. 3 months. Ah, so it's from the new one. What's this game? This video sponsored? Well, good for him.
I thought we should have some fun with the Doomslayer's Super Shotgun.
Super Shotgun.
Doomslayer for letting me borrow his shotgun for today's video. This thing is a custom.
Oh, it looks nice.
It has 12-inch barrels, a custom rear sight, custom grip, and a
everything custom.
hook. This is going to be quite the handful, and I'm very excited to try it out.
Looks like a Power Rangers gun.
With the meat hook, and for our targets, we have some cockademons. Okay, here we go.
Oh, and ah, the thing, the thing below. Okay.
Wasn't as powerful as I thought it would be. Let's press again, just a little bit closer.
Oh, it stuck.
The meat hook seemed pretty effective, but now let's go ahead and actually try out the Super Shotgun. So we're going to be loaded up with some 10-gauge demon.
Did he make this gun or someone else gave to him?
Buckshot. This should be pretty effective.
But it uses real ammo too, so it's okay. Very nice. Ooh, must feel good.
Super Shotgun's pretty effective. Let's take out these other ones.
Oh. Watermelons? Okay.
Oh, this is too much fun. I got one left.
Tá, tô indo.
I think I like the Doomslayer Super Shotgun. Let's move on to some other targets, shall we?
I don't know about the looks.
Spam again! Have you ever wondered how spammers get your phone number or why your inbox is full of spam? Well, there's companies called data brokers, and they make billions selling your information without your consent to
My information.
and spammers. And while they legally have to remove your information if you ask them to, they make it overly complicated on purpose. But that's why I recommend today's sponsor, Aura, to all
make
my family
everything
and friends.
difficult
They
to
take
you.
care of all the hassle and get your information off the interwebs. I have personally experienced spam, and I have to say, I'm not a fan. More of a chicken guy myself. Now,
what the fuck?
Have a digital security tool, but not having Aura is like locking your front door and leaving your back door wide open. I'm totally sending a text message right now and not just using that as an excuse to hold my phone and read these features off of it because my tiny Kentucky brain cannot contain them. You will get alerts if your personal info is found on the dark web, real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, 24/7 monitoring to help keep your identity secure. Then also you got a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, and more, and US-based support available around the clock if something goes wrong. I will be home for dinner, Mom. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
How does it make you feel that these companies are just selling your data and making profit
Oh, look
off
at
of
this.
it? Well, guess what?
This
You can put
thing
a
all
stop to that
destroyed.
today by checking out Aura. Swing over to aura.com/Kentucky to get 2 weeks free, and in that 2 weeks,
I'm
you will
already in
find
the car.
out where your information is being sold on the interwebs. Again, a big thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video, and if you want to check them out, the link is in the description down below.
What the fuck is he doing?
Uh-oh! Looks like we got some imps. I better take him out with my Doomslayer super shotgun.
Ooh. He missed the... Ah, okay. Ooh. Very nice.
There's more over there.
But it seems to be just a normal...
Ridiculous. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Just a normal shotgun with some things attached. What the fuck?
So up next, I have a question that needs to be answered. Am I Doomslayer enough to one-hand the Doomslayer super shotgun? Well, there's only one way to find out. So we're going to load this thing up.
The recoil is big.
10 gauge, 3.5-inch demon buck shell. And we're going to see what happens. Okay. Oh, here we go.
And... Ooh, okay, nice. I want to see the chew. Oh, look at the recoil affecting his arms. Very nice.
Oh yeah! I'll tell you what. If the Doomslayer ever needs a day off, I can cover him. So it looks like now we have encountered some pinky demons, and I know in the game these things are pretty difficult to defeat. Let's see how hard they are to defeat in real life.
What is this? What? Is a jug of what? Milk? Or just paint? I'm not sure. The other one is blue, maybe it's paint?
Pinky demon on me!
Oh. Let's go. What the fuck? They made it this statue. What's this? Kind of ad video for the video game. I remember seeing some people talking that they didn't like too much. The one before this one was better, I guess. People like it more. Well, I definitely watched Corone playing, so...
Exactly remember their names, but they are very, very difficult to beat in the game. Let's see how we do with the Doomslayer Super Shotgun.
Oh, pickles. I guess it's just a video using a shotgun destroying things. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Horse seeming?
Up next, I have something that the Doomslayer hates even more than demon monsters. Eggplant! Because nobody likes eggplant! Well, I thought I had cleared my range of all the demon monsters today, but it seems we have a few left. The Doomslayer would say that that is unacceptable.
I didn't expect the armor to be brown. Normally when we see shotgun armor, is always red, the majority of them. What the fuck is that? Eh. Slow motion is always nice to see.
Oh, I'm never gonna get that out of my pants. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did,
yeah, it was very nice.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. Be sure and let me know what you thought about the Doomslayer Super Shotgun in the comment section down below. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Okay, that's the end. 3 months ago. Okay, let me hear. And that's one more video to the comes. And there is one more. Bam, bam. And the next one is Pliny Explains. I never watched the video from this guy. I just saw that a bunch of people made reactions to this video, so I decided to do it too. I think Historia Naturalis was the first storybook. I'm not sure. I don't remember right now. Let me get some coffee. I got some. I got some popcorn and coffee. Okay. Hello. So I always look at other channels to see what to react to. One video that I saw a bunch of people has reacted to is this one, the Historia of the Historia Naturalis Abridged, books 1 and 2. I never watched any video from this Sam O'Neill Academy, so it will be a first for me. And let's go. I think Historia Naturalis was the first Historia book. I'm not sure. One of the firsts, maybe. And I have some coffee here in the side.
So, long before the era of the wiki, there used to be these things called encyclopedias, where for a small fee of thousands of dollars, they would mail you a tiny fraction of the knowledge we have access to today, and you could put it on a shelf, and it would sit there and make you look learned. But while not reading an encyclopedia is easy, not creating one is
I don't like it. I don't like the idea of having books, a bunch of books that you did not learn. I think if you have a book on the thing, you should have read it. There's a bunch of people that put a bunch of books and say that they're gonna read later, but they end never reading. I think you should only put after reading it. So, yeah.
Much easier, and yet we do it. Encyclopedia Britannica is still in circulation today, and it's maintained by around 100 full-time editors and more than 4,000 contributors. So whose idea was this? Who was the first person to sit down and say, today I feel like writing down everything? To answer that, we must look nearly 2,000 years in the past, to the mid-70s AD. Pliny the Elder. Author, philosopher, veteran, imperial administrator, and one curious buckaroo. Early in his life, Pliny's father took him to Rome to study law. Then, as a young adult, he spent several years as a junior officer in the Roman military. His interest in literature made him a few high-ranking friends there, and when he came home, he took to writing. Unfortunately, a certain apocryphal fiddler was in charge at the time, who wasn't exactly kind to intellectuals. So Pliny kept it on the DL, mostly writing about things like grammar and rhetoric, which at the time, few people found worth freaking out over. Fortunately, in June of 68, Nero finally took a hint and killed himself, and following the chaos of the Year of the Four Emperors, one Vespasian came out on top. Vespasian was a general and a friend of Pliny's, so when he became emperor, he promoted Pliny to procurator, which was like the governor of a province. Suddenly, with this guy on the throne, and
so it was a political inclined position that he was giving because the guy was his friend, but maybe he was good enough for the job. If he did the job right, then there is no problem, as long as he didn't pass people that had more abilities, but you never know.
A cushy job to pay the bills, Pliny found himself in a position to make complete use of his own potential. By day, he continued his administrative duties, but during nights, he wrote. And over the course of a few years, with nothing but his own wits and whatever authors he could get his hands on, he created a work known as the Historia Naturalis. This consisted of 37 books, each broken up into many dozens of chapters, covering just about every topic there is. While it wasn't quite an encyclopedia in the modern sense, it's still the earliest surviving attempt at an all-encompassing scholarly work, and it is a
Right.
trip. I've been reading it. It is fascinating. Not only
Ooh.
as a reflection of what people did and did not know in the Roman Empire, but also as a reflection of Pliny himself, who is a character and who made zero attempt to hide it. So today I come to you with a brief summary of the first part of a brief summary of all human knowledge according to one dude circa 77 AD. Now the original thing makes for a fairly long read. Even removing most of the more uninteresting details, I've only managed to fit the first 2 books into today's video. As for the other 35,
shit.
We'll see. I'm gonna let Pliny do the narration himself using my voice. He gets a lot of things shockingly right and a lot shockingly wrong. Rather than constantly chiming in with fact checks, I'm just gonna throw chess.com analysis.
Sounds like a lot of things shockingly right, a lot of things shockingly wrong. Sounds a lot like a bunch of the other old Romans and Greek philosophers.
Icons in the corner for every claim he makes. I'll also provide relevant snippets of the actual text I'm paraphrasing just for reference. If you're one of the people who likes to also with fact checks, I'm just gonna throw chess.com analysis icons in the corner for every claim he makes. I'll also provide relevant snippets of the actual text I'm paraphrasing just for reference. If you're one of the people who likes to pause the video just to see the funny ha-has I snuck into the freeze frame, rest assured there will be none today. You can just let it play. One last warning, while there is a loose overall structure to this thing, it also seems like Pliny just kind of wrote whatever was in his head for a given chapter. He has a habit of jumping back and forth between completely disparate topics and going on weird personal tangents in between. I am presenting this thing in the exact order it's written. So if it at any point seems utterly scatterbrained, it's his fault, not mine. Anyway, take it away.
Book 1. Dedication.
Yo. Right, let me get right ahead of things. These books are strictly about this world and the things we can see around
What
it.
the fuck?
If you're one of those madmen who think there are other worlds beyond this one, give it a rest, alright? That's psychotic. You can't know these things, and you can't grasp infinity. Stop trying, you'll hurt yourself. So the heavens are a perfect sphere, and they spin around us perfectly. It takes 24 hours for them to do one spin, which is actually really fast because the universe is huge. In fact, massive objects all whooshing around us this fast should be incredibly loud at all times. Why isn't this the case? The whole shebang is composed of 4 elements, right, which sort themselves by weight. Earth is heaviest, so it falls to the middle of everything, into a sphere, and it stays still. It's the only still thing. On top of that is water, then air, and fire's the lightest, which is why the sun and stars are made of it. The sun...
It's a illogic logic. They work it with what they have at the time.
Kicks ass. Easily the best of the 7 things up there. Basically a god. Not literally. Don't try to answer questions about God's nature, by the way. You'll just confuse yourself. There's at most one God, and he's everything, and he doesn't do weird human shit like getting jealous or banging other gods. I swear, people just make up new gods every time they want something specific. Let me tell you, there was a temple on Palatine Hill dedicated, through my tax dollars, by the way, to fever. Like, the illness. You understand that's bad shit, right? Things like that are why we've got more gods than people at this point. Folks in other countries worship animals and obscene things like stinking meats. There are gods of theft and other crimes. It's all folly. You want to be godly? Just help others. That's the way of the old Roman nobles, and that's the way of the It's all folly. You want to be...
To assist man is to be a god.
Godly, just help others. That's the way of the old Roman nobles, and that's the way of the noblest noble of all, Emperor Vespasian Augustus, who may or may not be my best buddy. But anyway, if there is a god, he doesn't care about what you do. People put crazy emphasis on the religion, avoiding foods, worrying themselves sick about all kinds of sacred rules. Look, I hang around the Capitol. There's a lot of rat bastards in politics, real scumbags, and they are thriving. You don't need to torture
From the old days until now, my friend.
Yourself. Have a bacon. Nobody gives a shit. Back to the stars, which, by the way, also don't give a shit about you specifically. For big history-changing stuff, yeah, they'll act up, but you, reader, do not need to worry. Anyway, most of them are fixed in a sphere really high up there. We'll call this the heavens. Between the heavens and the earth, there are 7 other bodies to talk about. Highest up there, we got Saturn, then there's Jupiter, Mars, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, Moon. The heavens spin to the right, all these guys spin to the left. Saturn is cold, Mars is hot, but Jupiter's just right. The Sun's orbit is made up up of 360 degrees, 1 degree per day, except not quite. We have to add 5 1/4 days or else our sundials break. Down to Venus and Mercury, these guys are weird because they like to hang around the sun. Fun fact, Venus is actually bright enough to help out the sun and moon sometimes. When it's helping the sun, we call it Lucifer, the light bringer. And when it's helping the moon, we call it Vesper, the sleepy time guy. Mercury tries to do the same thing, but he's much more lame and cringe, so he can't. The moon's got phases as Mercury tries to do the same thing, but he's much more lame and cringe, so he can't. The moon's got phases, as you know, and she gets closer and farther away at different times. And Daimion figured out lots of cool info about the moon's orbit, and you assholes bullied him for it. Yeah. This man unraveled the secrets of the universe, and in return, everyone goes, oh ho ho, he's in love with the moon. That's because humans are sick in the head. They'd rather read stories about bloodshed and massacres like that matters more than the fabric of reality.
True.
Get a clue. Anyway, the moon has phases because of the way it borrows light from the sun, which might be what these other guys do too, we don't know yet. All those spots on it are actually puddles because it likes to draw up moisture from the earth, which is where we get the tides. And every now and then, it casts its shadow on earth. We call these eclipses, and they are freaking wicked. Eclipses can happen the other way around too, and the way these happen prove that the moon is bigger than the earth and the sun's way bigger than both of them. Oh, and just so we're clear, eclipses are a natural thing. It's not the apocalypse or God's wrath. They follow rules. Even the Greeks could predict them. Settle down. Back to the planets. They're all kind of in the same belt up there, and they all get farther and closer to us at different points because their orbits are complicated. They mostly follow the same rules as each other, but there's some goofiness, like because their orbits are complicated. They mostly follow the same rules as each other, but there's some goofiness, like the ones further than the sun move the slowest when they're the farthest away from us, but the closer ones move the quickest then. We can chalk this up to the sun emitting vapors that must push them around in weird ways. Thunderbolts come from Jupiter, and we don't know why. One theory is that it's because Saturn is weird ways.
Jupiter? Don't they think the thunderbolts come from Jupiter because of Zeus? Who is Zeus on the... Because I remember that the Romans, they transformed the Greek gods on... They gave the Greek gods the name from the planets. Was Jupiter Zeus, maybe? So that's why the thunderbolts is associated with it. I'm not sure. I don't remember who is who. I know that the Aries is Mart. Is Marth. But I don't remember the other ones.
Thunderbolts come from Jupiter, and we don't know why. One theory is that it's because Saturn is very moist and Mars is very fiery, and when they meet in the middle, we get celestial fire thrown down at us. Same reason a wet log crackles and throws off embers.
The most illogical logic.
A fire. There is a type of star that moves around and vanishes. We call these comets, and they come in all kinds of flavors. These might actually be omens. I mean, there have been some weird coincidences. Some people think comets are permanent, and we only see them when they swing by the right way, while others say they're just flare-ups of celestial vapor that dissipate on their own. Now to talk about some real anomalies, things we've only rarely seen. The sun goes dim sometimes, like when Caesar got killed. Matter of fact, during the Civil War with Mark Antony, it stayed dim for like a year. Multiple suns have been seen at the same time on several occasions, but no more than 3. 3's the record. Same with moons. One time a burning shield darted across the sky, throwing sparks as it went. Another time someone saw a shooting star fly darted across the sky.
Alien discs in Roman.
Throwing sparks as it went. Another time someone saw a shooting star fly towards us until it was as big as the moon, and then it turned around and went back to being a normal comet. Side note, even the translator was like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Finally, there are the stars Castor and Pollux. If you see both of them, it's good luck, but be advised, if one's alone, he turns into a little bastard. He can and will come down and set your boat on fire. That's the celestial sphere taken care of. Now let's move down a peg to the air. The air ends way before the moon, and it mixes with water vapor to create the weather. The sun dries up water on the earth, it goes up and turns into clouds, and then it's pushed back down again by the, the star forces that keep stuff on earth. We get rain and hail and such, and it keeps going round and round like some kind of water cycle. The seasons go around once a year, and we don't know exactly why, but it definitely has to do with the motion of the stars. Like some are wet or dry, hot or cold, and that influences the climate when they move. Especially Saturn, he always soaks the place going by. He's a freak, like actually. Oh, I almost forgot the dog star. This guy's nuts. It it kindles the sun's vapors, and when it rises, the ocean gets
What the
upset,
fuck?
wine ferments, and stagnant waters are set in motion. And there's a creature called the oryx in Egypt, and when the dog star goes up, they look at it and they sneeze out of worship. It also makes dogs go rabid, hence the name. But the stars and the seasons they create have profound effects on nature, and it's not just the weather changes that do it. Some flora and fauna have weird links to the heavens. Pelagium blooms right on the winter solstice, even when hung up to dry in the house. And heliotrope follows the sun, even when it's cloudy. The moon makes oysters bigger and ants lazier, and diseases in the eyes of livestock will grow and diminish based on its phase. That's just a few examples. Hey, let's talk about the winds. The ancient Greeks have published a lot of great observations about the winds. Those were warish, disconnected times, which makes their work all the more impressive. Nowadays, in this great peace, every shore of this sea welcomes Romans. And what are we doing? When's the last time we sent anybody out to investigate this world with inquiry in their heart? Plenty of expeditions, sure, but that's just because you got some shit to sell, rather than pursue science that could benefit all of mankind. You're hawking olives in Byzantium just to watch your abacus go up. Greed. But anyway, how many winds are there? The ancients recognized 4, but that's clearly not enough. The next generation overcorrected, brought it up to 12, and shit got messy, inelegant. So today, us modern folk take the middle of the road with a nice even 8 total, 2 for each quarter of the heavens, and they've got a bunch of fun names. And yeah, if we wanted to add in the old reject winds, we could, and there's even a couple extra secret winds only recognized by a select few. Plus, there's certain winds that only blow in certain regions of the world, but you know, broad strokes, it'll do you fine. These winds each blow at their various allotted times of the year, and the winter ones make for particularly rough seas. In former times, pirates were compelled by the fear of death to rush into death and to brave the winter ocean. Now we are driven to it by avarice. Direction isn't the only difference between the winds though. They can all be characterized by their temperature, their moisture, and the kind of weather they tend to bring. Volturnus is dry, Septentrio brings snow and hail, Auster is sultry, Aquilo is the most healthy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Crew, those winds. But while those guys are generally pretty calm, we must also consider the sudden, violent gusts we call storms. Storms are self-contained events that come in a few flavors themselves, like Eknephius, which brings thunder and lightning, or Typhon, which doesn't. Certain storms also give rise to whirlwinds, which are these giant, loud pillars of wind and moisture that destroy everything in their path. They are so dense that they can actually support themselves on the ground, and if they happen over the sea, they suck up the water as they go. Thunderstorms produce lightning, and lightning is crazy. It has this unique property where it can damage things on the inside while leaving the outside unharmed. It can empty casks of their wine without breaking the vessel itself, and it can melt gold and silver without burning the bag they're in. One time, a noble woman named Marcia was struck by lightning while pregnant, and while the baby got fried, she herself...
What the fuck? The baby got fried?
...survived without injury.
Let me see the
struck by
codes.
lightning while pregnant, and while the baby got...
The fetus was destroyed.
fried, she herself survived without injury. Many people believe that when lightning strikes a man, it can be used to predict his future, with terms and conditions, of course. Some historians also state that man is capable of invoking lightning. The author El Piso said that the ancient king Numa did it all the time. Then his successor, Tullus Hostilius, tried to imitate him, but he didn't do the ceremonies right, so he just got electrocuted. Is any of this true? Maybe. At the very least, I buy the fortune-telling thing. Now, we all know that we see lightning before we hear thunder. That's nothing special. It's just because light has a greater velocity than sound. It's the same event, thunder's just the sound that lightning makes. Fun fact, man is the only animal that isn't always killed by lightning. Any other creature, instant death every time, but we're special. Lightning can strike just about anything, except for laurels, seals, and eagles. They're all safe. It also never descends more than 5 feet into the ground, so if you're someone who's scared of lightning, your best bets are deep caves or a tent made out of seal skin. Besides all this normal weather, we do have records of some real weird stuff falling from the sky. It has rained milk and blood on many occasions. One time it rained flesh, and the fallen meat that wasn't eaten by birds just didn't rot. You know, your casual immortal meat storm. One time it rained wool, another time there was a shower of baked tiles. What a country, huh? Stones have been known to fall from the sky now and then. The Greeks like...
bro, just putting the stories that he heard about people saying on the thing.
To brag about how the philosopher Anaxagoras correctly predicted such an event, but I find that dubious. We know a stone fell, it was like a wagon load big, but I think Anaxagoras just got lucky. I mean, the guy said it would fall out of the sun. What are you on about? The sun can't do a rock, it doesn't have rocks. Finally, rainbows are nothing special. We get them all the time. They don't predict the weather or anything else, they're just something that happens. Rays of sunlight hit a hollow cloud and they get refracted. And the colors are due to a mixture of clouds, air, and fire. Let's come down from the air onto the earth. Good old Mother Earth.
They always came back. They always go back to the logic of the mixture of the elements. There's some logic to it because they don't know about the things that we know right now, right? So very interesting.
The other three elements are bastards. You never know when they're gonna turn on you. Fire burns us, water pelts us as hail and floods our villages, air rages in squalls, but Earth, she's just hanging out. And what a bounty she has for us, giving us crops, flowers, medicinal plants. In her compassion, she even gave us poison, so when life sucks, we can kill ourselves quickly.
What
does
fuck?
man do? Naturally, we take advantage of her kindness. We torture her for all the iron, timber, and stone she can bear, and then we use that iron to tear out her entrails in search of gems to put on our fingers. Do you know how many hands have to be worked to the bone just to decorate one joint of another?
Ooh.
Honestly, if hell existed, all this greedy digging would get us there. But, of course, whatever we take from her, we all pay back in blood and bones eventually. World keeps turning. Just wish y'all weren't such ingrates about it. Anyway, as we said, the Earth is a perfect sphere, except for, you know, mountains and
Must be
valleys,
an
but close
interesting
enough. There's
read.
a question we get all the time when people first learn about this, particularly from the commoners. They'll go, right, if Earth's a ball, why don't people on the other side fall off? To that I say, why doesn't the whole thing fall down? Where would it go if it did? Up into the other sky? That doesn't make sense. No, the Earth is right where it belongs. Then they'll say, alright, fine, but why's the ocean flat then? Guess what? It's not. Here, take a glass of water, fill it to the brim, then drop a little something in there. See that slight, subtle curve? That's the ocean. You can see it when a ship goes out to sea. The bottom bit will disappear over the
And to
horizon.
think there is flat earthers right now. At that time, there is already people knowing shit.
Before the mass does, and so it goes all the way around. One time some Indians got blown off course by a storm and ended up in Germany. Side note, this was not the first nor the last time the translator started his annotation with this exact 11-syllable sigh of frustration. The ocean they must have crossed had started his annotation with this exact 11-syllable sigh of frustration. The ocean they must have crossed had to be massive, like half the globe. Real quick, let's think about how much of the world is even inhabitable. We got one hemisphere over here, which is divided into 5 zones, right? On the top and bottom, miserable, nothing but cold and darkness. In the middle, sun's too close, burns everything, miserable. So already we only got 1/5 of the place to ourselves. Then take into account all the seas and mountains and wilderness and other crap in the way, there's barely anything left. And this is what every war in history has been over, this tiny portion of what amounts to a speck in the universe. Even if you conquered the world, you'd have barely started. And how much of it can you bring with you to the grave, huh? So the Earth is in the middle of the universe, and we know this because of the equinoxes.
What the
Day and
fuck?
night, perfectly balanced on these 2 dates. We're right in the middle. It just makes sense. There's plenty of other proof that we live on a globe. Certain stars can only be seen from different parts of the world, and that's because the Earth's in the way. Just ask a sailor, they'll see new stars squink their way out of the horizon as they go. Also, eclipses show that the time of day depends on your east-west position. A few years back, the same eclipse of the sun, same exact
He's
event,
right
was
again.
seen at 8 in Campania, but at noon in Armenia. Try explaining that one, planists. Here's another. One time, a courier named Philonides ran from Sicyon to Elis, which is a distance of 1,200 stadia. The way there took him 9 hours, but then the return trip took him 15. And it's not because he was tired or took a break somewhere. Brother, he ran against the sun. Likewise, the length of shadows on a given day depends on your latitude. In Egypt, on the summer solstice at noon, their sundials cast a shadow half the length of the pointy bit, whereas in Venice, at the very same hour, the shadow's as long as the pointy bit. If you keep going south, eventually you'll reach a point where the sun's straight up at the solstice. We dug a well in a town called Syene just to check, and sure enough, it's light all the way down. If you go even further south, you'll notice the sun do that twice a year at equal distances from the solstice. There's also a place in India where there just aren't shadows, ever, and as a consequence, the people there don't know what hours are. But because of the way the sun moves, you'll notice that the longest day of the year is longer the further north you go. In Alexandria, on the summer solstice, they get 14 hours of daylight. In Italy, it's 15, and in Britain, it's 17. Following this pattern, we believe that at the very North Pole, it's 24, meaning they get 6 months of daylight at a time, with 6 months of night on the other side. The difference in climate based on latitude is clearly reflected in the nations that live there. For one, the Ethiopians. Let's talk about it in the nations that live there. For one, the difference in climate based on latitude is clearly reflected in the nations that live there. For one, the Ethiopians. Let's talk about earthquakes. The Babylonians used to blame these on the movement.
I want to see what it was. I trust in most of your ability to historically contextualize these things, but I also trust some of you to choose not to for the meme.
Let's talk about earthquakes. The Babylonians used to blame these on the movements of the stars.
You wanted to know what he said.
Said to have predicted an earthquake through astrological means. Is that true? I'll let you be the judge. I, for one, believe that earthquakes are caused by the winds. Think about it. Before an earthquake, it's always very calm. The seas are tranquil. There's not a single bird in the sky.
Yeah, because the animals, they notice before it happens. It's normal.
Wind. They can't fly. Where'd the wind go? Underground. It gets stuck down there and it builds up until finally hell literally breaks.
What the fuck? I mean, there is some logic, but there's a logic that
breaks loose. It starts off with a horrible noise like cows mooing or people fighting in the distance. Then everything shakes hard.
It's someone trying to explain a thing that he can't understand.
Whole city
and he had not way to know.
Walls get knocked down, and sometimes the earth opens up and swallows them entirely. The shaking's even noticed by people on ships who get hit by waves without any wind. Earthquakes also make well water turn cloudy and smelly. So the obvious question is, what the hell can we do about it? Well, places with a lot of natural caverns or man-made sewers tend to get fewer earthquakes. That's because the underground air has an easy way to escape. Buildings that are arched or that lean against each other also tend to fare better in the event of an earthquake. Barring all else, at least things are usually over with quickly. Although some earthquakes have been known to last days, months, even 1 or 2 years straight. As for related anomalies, about a century and a half ago, 2 mountains slammed together and collapsed, and fire and smoke came from the ground where they stood. More recently, under Nero, there was a knight named Vectius Marcellus, who woke up to find that his fields and olive grounds swapped places with each other.
What
no
the
mayhem
fuck?
or destruction, just, oh, this is over here now, okay? But just as Earth swallows up land in one place, she spits it back out elsewhere. As such, islands sometimes rise up spontaneously out of open sea. We have tons of records of these events across the Mediterranean. They're often accompanied by a giant fiery explosion, and loads of dead fish floating everywhere. It's said that one time some people ate these fish, and then they too immediately died. But enough of tragedies.
The magma
Let's turn
coming
back to
and
the
make
wonders
a
of the earth, such as our many caverns filled with gas that instantly kills things. Some kill only birds, others kill everything but people, and still more kill everything and people. In a few caves, those who breathe the gas instead become intoxicated and start predicting the future, as is the case with the famous oracle at
maybe there is some mushrooms in the in the caves.
At Delphi. We can ascribe these effects to the divine power of nature. I mean, what else could it be? How the hell do you explain that rationally? But while most islands are attached to the earth at the bottom, there are a few that float. The Calaminae Islands are not only moved by the wind, but the people on them can actually push them around with long poles to go wherever they want. There's another group of floating islands known as the Dancers, so called because they move to the beat of drums played on their surface. I've got a few more miscellaneous wonders here. Let me just rattle them off. In Harpassa, there's a giant rock that can be moved by one finger, but not by the force of the whole body. In Paracini, there's a type of dirt that heals all wounds. In Troas, there's a stone that makes dead bodies dissolve. Near the Indus River, there's 2 mountains, one of which attracts iron and the other repels it. So if you had iron nails in your shoes, you couldn't step on the one or off the other. In Argyripa, the grania plant doesn't grow, and in Crustuminium, the hay springs up already rotten. Let's turn now to the tides. We know these are caused by the moon,
the water,
and to a lesser degree the sun. Moon overhead, they go up, moon on the other side, they go down. A large open ocean is needed to manifest this power of the planet, which is why neither lakes nor rivers have tides. In Britain, the tide rises 120 feet. The tides do a full cycle twice a day, except in Euboea, where they do it 7 times. Aristotle said that animals only die when the tide is ebbing, but really that's only true of people. Watch. Seawater is salty, and that's because the sun evaporates all the mild, sweet water while leaving all the gross crap that ends up in the ocean behind. A number of estimates have been made for the depth of the ocean, ranging from 15 stadia to
1.5 miles.
Who the hell knows? Seawater is also heavier than fresh water,
I
which
don't
is
know
why things
miles.
float better
I
on.
only know
As with everything in nature, bodies of
kilometers.
water have no shortage of weird stuff they get down to. Some rivers actually run underground before bursting out again elsewhere. We know they're the same river because if you chuck stuff in one, it comes out the other side. There's a lake in Judea where nothing sinks, at all. In Dodona, there's a spring called the Fountain of Jupiter, and though the water there is cold as ice, it'll relight extinguished torches held near its surface. The river Melas turns sheep black when they drink from it, while the Cephasus makes them turn white, the Peneus turns them black again, and then the Xanthus makes them red.
Bro, just
the
puts
river
everything
Astaces
that's...
makes the horses there produce
Everything that he heard people talking about, he puts on the
black
book.
milk, which the people use for food. There's a spring in the island of Andros that tastes like wine. The river Lyncestis tastes sour but gets you drunk like wine. And in Arcadia, there's a river called the Styx that kills you instantly. In Labrosis, there are 3 springs, all of which also kill you instantly, but in a much less painful fashion than the Styx. That's enough of those. From here we turn at last to the fourth element, fire. In Samosata, along the Euphrates, there's a big pool of this flammable mud they call maltha.
Samosata.
It sticks to everything it touches, and if you set it on fire, even water won't extinguish it. Romans invaded these lands long ago, and the people there poured the stuff on our soldiers, cooked them in their armor like a crab. There's certain places in the world where fire's always burning. The summits of many mountains are home to such flames, as are the occasional crater and field. And of course, the sun and stars are no exception. What a weird thing these are, like fire needs fuel to spread and sustain itself. So what is it that can feed these flames without destroying itself in the process? Here's a thinker for ye. But besides these guys, where else does fire come from?
Doesn't he have a crazy theory again? Like he had one from the terremotos. I forgot the English word. Terremotos. Nice. Earthquakes. Like he had one for earthquakes. The wind inside the earth. What the fuck?
Lit by men, for one. Certain stones have fire in them innately. There's the fire you get from rubbing sticks together, and there's the fire in clouds that causes lightning. You can also use concave mirrors to focus sunlight into fire. Highly potent, do be careful. Sudden fires also manifest occasionally in the human body. One time when 6th king of Rome, Servius
It's so
Tullius,
funny how
was a child,
he gets a bunch of things right, and then out of nowhere, random shit.
Suddenly, flames shot out of his freaking head. I've got more fun facts like this to drop later, but it's about time we wrap this book up. And what better way than by sizing up the entire globe? So I ran some numbers, added some distances, checked some other people's answers. I've got some estimates here on the width of the inhabited world, from the mouth of the Ganges in India to the port city of Gades in the west. These all fall around 9,000 miles, give or take 1,000. But like I said before, the uninhabited Earth extends far beyond that. Eratosthenes was a really bright dude, and he put the circumference at 31,500 miles. What a big, wild world it is. Just how wild? You'll have to tune in next time for books 3 through 6, all of which are titled An Account of Countries, Nations, Seas, Towns, Havens, Mountains, Rivers, Distances, and Peoples who now exist or formerly existed. But for now, I'm Pliny the Elder, et gratias ago tibi, qui aspectandi. The Pope's sitting at home fuming at my pronunciation right there.
Bro puts titles like light novel authors. Okay. That was it, I guess. Nice video. First video that I watched from this guy. I don't know if he made the other ones. He probably have a bunch of different things. Okay. Bye bye. Okay, this was the last one. Let me put the title, and now I'm gonna play something. Okay, the title is okay. Now on YouTube I'm gonna end